my dear friends. I hope you all are doing good. Now the CA final exams have been postponed with no clarity as to when they will keep it, but they gave a sentence in the notification saying that within at least we give a gap of 25 days and declare the date for the examination, right? So that's a good thing. So you got some extra gap, so kindly use this time and have all the topics covered which you were not able to cover before. Okay, so coming to the CA file ISCA paper, we have covered the 8 days of revision of the first 8 chapters, sorry, of all 8 chapters of the CA file ISCA, and then we have even seen the recently released ICI MCQs 1 to 50 and again 51 to 102 videos, right? Now in this video we are going to see the case study based MCQs. The totally 18 case study based MCQs, as we all know, has been released by the ICI, right? So almost I'm thinking to take three case studies a day so that it will be easy for everybody to understand and then take an action accordingly. Okay, so without much delay, let's get started because every minute is important from now. Please don't relax saying that you got more time. Just try to cover up as much as possible in the given time. Yes, I know many people have been facing difficulties with the family members being attacked by this pandemic thing, right? But still, don't lose hope. Be confident. The only thing that can survive in these times, in these painful, stressful times, is our confidence. Though there are many factors which will affect our lives, but still we have to be self-confident in order to face any challenge the life throws at us. Okay, so with saying all these things, let's get started. Okay, now let's see the first case study. Okay, so what we have here, the New India Global Healthcare Private Limited is a medical insurance service provider company. One thing to understand, my friends, this is not an English comprehension where you read the para and get answers for the questions given below. The paragraph only shows you the scenario which you need to correlate with your learnings of the concepts of respect to chapters. Remember and recollect those chapters, and then can answer the question given below. So this paragraph is for you to understand which chapter does it belong. Okay, then due to the system vulnerability, what are these people? These people are medical insurance service provider. Okay, due to system vulnerability, recently an incident took place wherein an employee, Mr. R, was caught sharing confidential records of Mr. Z, who was insured under Mediclaim policy, to Satyam Cell Marketing Global Private Limited. So employee sharing confidential data to cell marketing, maybe the mobile people. Okay, presently the company is working on a software called Niroga to maintain all records such as details of policyholders, premium collection, outstanding premium, and various reports that may require further customization on manual basis. So here, first thing what we need to understand, first thing, there is a vulnerability, therefore the system must be protected, and there is even chapter 7 involved that the person is trying to do some cyber crime by sharing information. And then also we can see here that the company is trying to develop a new software, so even the system development life cycle also is coming into picture here. Okay, then Mr. S is appointed as an IS auditor who conducted IS audit of the company and highlighted some key control weakness issues and comments on the company's password policy that was prepared but not implemented by the information technology department. IS auditor in chapter 6 got involved. He is seeing the weak controls available in the system and especially focusing on the password controls. They have kept in place, they have drafted the password policy, but it was not implemented. He submitted his audit report to the board of directors and recommended an immediate attention of the management of the company on the present information system. Okay. Then, after considering the recent incident of Mr. R and recommendation of the IS auditor, board of directors hold a meeting with the company's senior management persons, including chief information officer, chief financial officer, and chief executive officer. Okay, fine, this is irrelevant for us, but still, the decisions of the meeting are as follows. Company will approach a Big Four system development and service provider to develop an ERP system. I think Big Four maybe among the four big accounting firms, accounting and auditing firms like PwC, KPMG, EY, and Deloitte. So they do have even an IT wing which they develop these ERP systems. Okay, then they want to approach those people to develop an ERP system and its implementation at various locations across the country with inbuilt effective and efficiently IT control. Okay, company also decided to implement balance scorecard, a strategy performance tool. So balance scorecard is to see the performance evaluation. Then none of the employee can access details of the customers without prior permission of the IT head. So IT personnel must give the head permission for the employees to access any personal details. Okay, now what happened? Mr. SK, an employee of the Big Four system development and service provider, was assigned the job to understand the requirement for the proposed system of New India Global Healthcare Private Limited. Once you read this, what did you remember? We have recollected and we have studied many times a term called business analyst. This is what this person is doing. This person is representing before he's trying to understand the requirements and needs of the proposed system for the company, right? For that, he frequently visited the company and interacted with the user of the computer system. So what is the best way to get information? Interviews and discussions, right? Interviews, questionnaires, this process will be taken care to get information from the company people. Then the company has also approached to Amazon Web Services to provide them access to virtual machines for data processing, because these people may have limited systems in place. So and all systems, they have to work on their own things. They may not have sufficient space for doing other works for development services. Therefore they went to Amazon Web Services to provide this called infrastructure as a service. They are asking to provide desktop or virtual machines for data processing. The company went live with a new ERP system. Company has also prepared the backup strategy, chapter number 4, whereby the data is taken from the live environment to backup drive. Live environment to backup drive is a mirror backup. Okay, and data processing the virtual machines is in infrastructure as a service, chapter number 8. This many are covered in this thing, right? Okay, so now come on, let's see. Based upon the facts of the case scenario given above, choose the most appropriate answer to question number 1.1 to 1.8. Okay. Then, in the light of IT Act 2000, who will be responsible for paying compensation to Mr. Z for the failure to protect the data? So, again, Mr. Z can file a complaint saying that you people have not protected my data, these people got my data. Actually, even we get many calls from the ICICI bank or any bank, okay, or any insurance company or any real estate company to which we have never approached, but still we can't sue them, right? We don't even bother that much, but still if anything goes drastically wrong, then definitely we'll take steps. Okay, let's come back. In the light of the IT Act 2000, who will be responsible for paying compensation to Mr. Z for failure to protect his data? Directors of Satyam Cell Marketing, directors of New India Global, shareholders of New India Global, directors of Big Four system developer service provider. No, only the New India Global Healthcare Private Limited are responsible for the director. Okay. Okay, I'm unable to highlight it. Let me see. I think this may be because let me try. I guess I'm able to do it now. Yes. Okay. Then IS auditor has observed that the company has not implemented password policy, right? Therefore, users keep short length login password for system access and not aware for the frequently changing it. I remember my mobile app was giving me indication saying that it has been more than 3 months to change your password. Change your password now. So I had to change my password. So this was missing there. Okay, this refers to dash in preview of information system concept. Fill the blank with appropriate word from following. So he's saying he has observed that the password is not good. So what is actually referring to? Because there is a short no password policy, short passwords and no updation or changing of passwords is being done. So what's happening there? There is a scope for an attack, scope for a threat to emerge. It's exposing that. But what's actually happening because of not implementing a proper password policy, there is a vulnerability available in the system which can attract threat, attack and exposure. So this situation is called vulnerability. Okay, I think the situation came here, right? The auditor, yeah, here is this section. So there's a vulnerability because there is no proper security policy in the organization. Then Mr. SK frequently visits New India Global Healthcare Private Limited and interacts with the, come on, this is my question, I just thought and it has come here, which interacts with the various users of the computer system and understands their requirements from the system. Which of the role performed by Mr. SK? He is performing the role of, come on, business analyst, because he is the person who comes and interacts with the users of the system. Then company has prepared a backup strategy. I just told, come on, I even covered this even before seeing the question. So whenever live data is being taken to the backup thing, it is a mirror backup. Everything goes instantaneously and all the obsolete files will be deleted if they're not used, and generally the backup gets will be gone within 30 days of its generally the data will be gone within 30 days of its backup. That is the features of mirror backup. So you can go to chapter number 4. To know the different kinds of backup, there we have given quick manner. If you want in detail, even the chapter number 4 is given in a playlist, that also you can refer. Okay, the company has prepared backup strategy to take the backup of files and folders in one backup set, and the data is saved almost every second from the live environment to backup drive. Identify the type of backup that the company has implemented. Of course, there is a mirror backup, because live environment captures can happen only in mirror backup. Then, in the given case scenario, New India Global Healthcare Private Limited has decided to implement balanced scorecard. Right, balanced scorecard used for doing the performance. So performance is taken care of what performance of the organization, performance of the enterprise, performance of the people who are working there. So performance of the management, in overall how the business is being performed. Okay, so implement a balanced scorecard, a strategy performance management tool. This initiative is covered under which part of the enterprise governance? This is covered under the business governance, because balanced scorecard tries to show and forecast how the business is being done and what level we have achieved. So that thing can be seen in the business governance point of view. Okay, these questions were or few questions of the above were covered in the last MCQ discussion also, so it will be easy for you to guess and write. Okay, do check that videos out. I'll definitely give the links in description box, so you can even trace the videos very easily. Then, New India Global Healthcare Private Limited approached to Amazon Web Services to provide them access to virtual machines for data processing. Which of the following cloud computing model is used? Virtual machines means you're converting the physical machine into a virtual mode where you can access it from a remote location, and that is used for data processing. So, virtual machines means the infrastructure. So here the cloud computing model is infrastructure as a service. Okay, then if you were requested to advise on a company's password policy for all users to protect the data, which of the following feature will you recommend to make the password control strong? Okay, password should be at least 4 characters. It should be more, minimum 8. I feel password should be once in a year. I think once in 3 months is better. Password should be numeric form. Alphanumeric is good. Password of user should be blocked after 3 unsuccessful login attempts. For which control is strong? Which is, see, these 3 are very weak, but this one, after 3 login attempts, if you are unable to log in, the user must be blocked there. So that is a strong password control. Then suppose you are appointed as an IS auditor of a New India Global Healthcare Private Limited. Which of the following will you recommend under the risk assessment and planning? Okay, but let us see. Obtain sufficient and appropriate evidence to achieve the audit objective. Recommendation for risk assessment and planning. Okay, sorry, consideration for risk assessment and planning. Use an appropriate risk assessment approach and support methodology to develop an overall IS audit plan. Provide supervision to IS audit staff for whom they have supervisory responsibility to accomplish audit objective. Conclusions on objective, scope, timeline, deliverables, compliance with applicable laws, professional auditing standards. Here the question is saying, which of the 4 will you consider under risk assessment and planning? When assessing risk and planning, you are planning how to do the audit. Okay, when you're planning to do an audit, you try to see what approach to follow, what methodology to adopt for, and have a consideration on the overall audit plan. In that audit plan, one thing can be to obtain sufficient appropriate evidence. Okay, then supervise the IS audit staff, and then see what are the conclusions you have got after doing the entire audit. But to start and risk assessment and planning in the audit process, we need to have a proper approach to risk assessment and support methodology to develop an audit plan. So what risk we are going to cover, how we are going to assess, how we are going to provide evidences for that, what methodology do we do to assess the risk for that. So these things must be taken care for developing overall IS audit plan. Therefore, what do you consider under the risk assessment and planning? Use an appropriate risk management approach and supporting methodology to develop an overall IS audit plan. Okay, so this will cover the first. The answers have been given like that, so you can see down, but still I'm trying to first discuss and then show you the answers. Okay, so now let's move to the second one. Now comes second one. CBZ Singapore Global Insurance Limited is a reputed insurance company with head office located in Singapore. With aim to expand their business, they started a subsidiary company in India in the year 2019 and obtained a license from Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority. In India, IRD is autonomous statutory body, what we know, right? Tasked with regulating and promoting the insurance and reinsurance industries in India. It protects the interests of policyholders, regulates, promotes, and ensures orderly growth of the insurance in India. Information systems audit has significant growth in emerging insurance sector. The CBZ Singapore Global Insurance Limited has framed and set up a committee of 10 management personnel for implementation of Corporate 5 in their company, and also responsible for the compliance of various rules and regulations of IRDA and other applicable laws. So, IT steering committee. Okay, the company adopts emerging technology like mobile computing to sell the insurance products online. Also, company established 50 branches throughout India to appoint agents to promote the selling of their insurance product. Company uses a wide area network to allow its agents away from the home office to obtain current rates and client information, and to submit approved claim using notebook computers and dial-in modems. Based upon the above scenario, give the answer to the following questions from 2.1 to 2.7. First one, the CBZ Singapore Global Insurance Limited wants to implement Corporate 5. Of course, framework in their organization. As a framework provides following key management practices for ensuring external compliance are relevant to the company. So, what is it doing? We have to see the external compliance, the sequence there. First thing, identify the external compliance requirement, and then optimize response to external compliance requirement, then confirm the external compliance requirement, and then obtain assurance of external compliance requirement. So that thing is available in bit A. Okay, then the CBZ Singapore Global Insurance Limited wants to implement Corbett 5 that will involve all the below mentioned component activities, except Corbett will have all the three, except all the four, all the three except one, to organize IT governance objectives and good practices by IT domains and processes. That is an activity of the Corbett 5, to provide a complete set of high level requirement to be considered by the management for effective control of each IT process. It is definitely going to, Corbett 5 is going to take care of the organization of IT objective, complete set of high level of requirements to be considered for effective control of IT process, to help assign responsibility, agreed on objective, measure performance, and illustrate interrelationship with other process. Corbett 5 is also going to help you to assign the responsibility, measure the performance, and illustrate interrelationship among the components and other processes. To upgrade its process based on continuous feedback from user. It is not going to do this. See, Corbett 5 will help in the above three activities: to organize, to know the requirements, and to assign responsibility, but it will not upgrade based upon the continuous feedback. Upgradation is to be done by the company on its own. Corbett 5 will never say to be one of its own activity. It should be done on the independent level by the user itself. Okay, then CBC Singapore Global Insurance Limited uses a wide area network to allow agents away from the home office to obtain current rates and client information, and to submit approved claims using notebook computer and LCN modems. In this situation, which of the following method would be the best security for data? So because it's using a wide area network, using mobile notebooks to give the information, you need to protect the data. So what can be the best thing? Dedicated phone lines, it can be tapped. Callback devices, it can be manipulated. Frequent change of user ID and password, difficult for the person who's trying to access system, always he has reset the password, not possible. End-to-end data encryption, that is correct, because end-to-end data encryption will help from the sender to receiver can only understand the message, and the sender can encrypt it, and the user can end receiver can decrypt it. So no one can hamper it. If they hamper it, they won't understand. So end-to-end encryption is the most best data security for the data traveling on wide area network. Then, in the given case scenario, the security issues concerns that will be considered by CBC Singapore Global Insurance Limited related to the mobile computing will not include the following. So, mobile computing will not include this security issue. First thing, ensuring unauthorized modification, destruction, or creation of information cannot take place. Exactly, in mobile computing, we will try to see that the information is not changed. Okay, there is no destruction of it. That security can be taken care of. Ensuring authorized user gets access to when they require. Preventing unauthorized users from gathering access to critical information of any particular use. These are all terms related to security. The users disrupted access to information due to insufficient bandwidth. Bandwidth is a limitation, not a security issue. Therefore, the security issue will not cover the case of bandwidth in this scenario. Okay, as per the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, all insurers shall have the systems and process audited by it is for 3 years, once in 3 years by a CA firm. Okay, Then, in the given scenario, suppose if there is a leakage of sensitive confidential data of the policyholder under the IT Act 2000, who will be held liable compensation for failure to protect the policyholder's data? So, generally, the directors will be responsible, not the shareholder, not the officer of telecom regulatory authority, not the agents of CBC. Only the directors of CBC Singapore Global Insurance Limited will be responsible for the compensating the policy holder. Then, suppose you are appointed as an IS auditor of CBC Singapore Global Insurance Limited, which you are when you are going to audit the physical access controls, which of the following activity are not undertaken by you? First thing, you are doing the audit of physical access control. So who is using the system, the physical level, you are going to check. You must check the risk assessment procedure adequately covers periodic and timely assessment of all physical access threat. You have to see that your assessment covers all physical access threat. Okay, you must check whether physical access controls are adequately in place. That we have to check. Definitely, in order we need to check it. You must examine the relevant documents that security policy procedures are prepared. Yes, what are the policies for security? What is the procedures for taken? What exceptions are being handled? You have to take care. You must develop and document an overall audit plan describing expected scope and conduct of audit. This is done before verifying the physical access control. So when you prepare the audit plan for the uh, entire audit needs, you won't prepare only for the physical access. In the auditing plan, you keep a part of risk assessment for the physical access. It's a part of the audit plan. Therefore, this is not undertaken in this area. Okay, so this forms the completion of second case study. Now let us come to third one, the last case study for the day. The third one, to assist various organizations globally in system development, strategic planning, and e-governance areas, ABC International Global Company proposes to launch a new subsidiary to provide e-consultancy services to them. The fundamental guidelines, program module, and draft agreements between the individual organizations and ABC International Global Company are all preserved and administered in e-form only. The company intends to utilize services of a professional analyst, Mr. Murthy, to conduct a preliminary investigation and present a report on smooth implementation of ideas to the new subsidiary. Based upon the report submitted by the analyst, the company decided to proceed further with below specific objective: reduce operational risk, increase business efficiency, and ensure that information security is being rationally applied. The company has been advised to adopt ISO 27001 for achieving the same. Top management has felt that the time is appropriate for them to convert its existing information system into a new one to integrate all its current activities. One of the main objectives of taking this exercise is to maintain continuity of the business plan even while continuing the progress towards e-governance. Okay, so based upon the facts, what is trying to do, the company is trying to keep a subsidiary in the country, and they want to now they have hired a analyst to do preliminary investigation as to how they can implement the ideas in the subsidiary, and depending upon the report given by them, he asked them to adopt ISO 27001 standard. So now the company is ready to implement the new system so that every aspect can be included in that, and they can go towards the e-governance point of view. Okay, so depending upon that, answer the questions 3.1 to 3.7. First one, to retain e-documents of the company for a specified period, there are certain conditions that are laid down in chapter number 7, in section 7 of chapter number 3 of the Information Technology Act 2000, that are as follows. Okay, so in e-documents, first thing what we have to have is that we need to access the data for subsequent reference. Exactly, the first one is going to come. Manner and format in which electronic records have been generated, sent, or received must be laid down. It is a point given in the section 7, saying that we must specify the manner in which electronic records shall be generated, sent, and received. Then facilitate the identification of the origin, destination, date and time of dispatch or receipt of such electronic record are available in the electronic record. These three must be there. Section 7 specifies that for a document to be in e-form, to be an e-document, these three must be a characteristics for that document. Then the specification of the government on the scale of service charges to be collected by the government itself for returning electronic record. This is not given in section 7. What charges are given charged by the government is not specified in section number 7. Okay, then ABC International Global Company has been advised to adopt ISO 27001 for achieving its objective for the following reason. If company certified one accepted globally, definitely it will be accepted. If company certified one does not require IS audit for initial 5 years, no, nothing as such. It needs to have IS audit. If company is yeah, a certified one, there is no separate strategy and policy required for business continuity plan, disaster recovery plan. No, no, no. If you're certified, doesn't mean that you need not have BCP and DRP. You must definitely have BCP and DRP if you're certified. If you're not, also you must have those. It is suitable for protecting critical sensitive information. Yes, having ISO standard, it is suitable for protecting critical sensitive information. It provides holistic risk based approach to secure information compliance. It provides a proper framework as to know which information must be secure and complied. It creates a market differentiation. It creates a market differentiation due to prestige, image, and external goodwill. Yes, by having ISO 1456 will be the benefits received by an organization. Okay, then Mr. Moody, a professional analyst, conducts a preliminary investigation and presents a report on a smooth implementation of ideas of the new subsidiary. The management, along with Mr. Moody, are working on long-term planning and deciding the overall objective and resources to achieve these objectives. What level of management activity is carried out by Mr. Moody? Mr. Moody is working with the management to implement, to understand and prepare a report and implement the ideas to a subsidiary company. So he is dealing with the top level people. Therefore, he is not trying to make the business continue. He is not working only on IT governance. He is not working on business governance control activity, but he is trying to implement the ideas to a subsidiary from the management point of view. Therefore, he is doing strategic planning. Okay. Then, you have been engaged as consultant to carry out the IS audit of ABC International Global Company. While doing the risk assessment of the company, which is the first step, what is the first step you would take while commencing the work? So what step will you take? First thing, studying network diagrams to understand logic and physical network connectivity. No, this will be the second or subsequent phase. First, what you do when you get an audit part? First, you try to assess the risk, right? You try to find out the risk. You see what are the pros and cons and which environment the client is actually dealing, and then once you understand the risk, then you see how the network is being structured, how the data is being communicated, etc. Okay, recommending controls. Recommendation comes after every the audit is done, and that too we just give suggestions to them. We give recommendations, and we'll see them that they implement it. Then studying IT policy framework and guidelines. Studying IT policy framework guidelines can happen even before accepting audit environment. It is audit engagement. It is completely independent. You try to study different policies to understand what can be the possible framework, or after you accept and understand the risk, then you study what is IT policy framework for the particular company. But when you take up the audit, when you're appointed to take up an audit, starting first you see and analyze the risk faced in the IT environment by the enterprise. So this will be the right answer. Then ABC International Global Company exercise is to maintain continuity of business plan, and for which the business life cycle is broken down into various activity given below. So identify the correct sequence of activities. So first what we do among all these four, first we try to risk assessment. First we try to assess the risk, then we see determine the recovery alternatives, and then we once we know the alternative, there these many alternatives, we draft a plan, we implement the plan, and then we validate the plan, recovery plan validation. So first we assess the risk, we see what are the alternatives for covering from this risk, then among the alternatives we take some and prepare a plan, and then we validate a plan. So this 3, 1, 4 and 2 is the right answer. Okay, then ABC International Global Company has implemented the IT based solution to support its business function. Which of the following situations shall indicate the need to install SDLC in the project? So they are implementing IT based solution, they are providing e-documents, e-governance, etc. So in the SDLC project, what they need to include now? They need to have what in the system development lifecycle concept. They need to have, do they need to have vendor has launched a new hardware which is faster? They need not bother about the vendor, because after selection they will come to think about the vendor, right? Then company has unused surplus budget for IT. that is also not a criteria for system development life cycle. This is coming in the external point of view for the company. Regulators have requested additional report from business external point of view. Then competitor has launched an efficient IT based service. So here what is we thinking, we are here developing the business solution within the frame of IT framework, and we have started in the system development lifecycle project to develop the particular IT system. So here we need to understand that vendor company regulators are common. They won't affect our business that to that extent. Okay, everyone will be affected with them, or none can be affected, but particularly we won't be affected. But whilst developing system development life cycle, we need to understand the competitor's role. If he has launched something more efficient, then we need to work on that, right? So that is that competitor has launched an efficient IT based service is the situation which you need to take care, and you need to see that we need to now implement a system development lifecycle project which will be able to give a good competition to the competitor. Last one, ABC International Global Company adopted a process that gathered and interpreted facts, diagnosed problem, and used the information to recommend improvement to system. Which phase of HDLC does the activity pertains to? So what is doing? A process that gathered and interpret facts, diagnoses the problem, and information is uses information to recommend the improvement. So here what we are doing, we are not designing, we are analyzing, we are seeing the facts, we are diagnosing problem, we are providing recommendations, we are analyzing here, we are not designing, we are not developing and implementing. First we are analyzing the facts based upon which we can develop. So here what the activity takes to, here system analysis is the activity that happens. So chapter 5 has mostly been focused in this case study. So next video let us see the case studies first, 4th, 5th and 6th. I hope you have enjoyed this case study, how to understand, how to recollect the concepts. So keep on studying my friends. Let us meet in the upcoming video. Till then, take care. All the best.